Thank you for joining us today for our plumbing inspection for the property on Johnson Street in Arvada, Colorado. As always, my name is Jimmy, working with Sewer Diagnostics. Beginning at our city tap connection at approximately 60 feet, we do notice some significant shift and displacement of this joint connection. That large white section at the top of the joint connection is a separation between the personal main line and the city tap connection. As a structural compromise, we are going to recommend this for repair. If the client would like to contact City of Arvada Sanitation to have them assess this from their side and confirm structural compromise to this joint connection, they are welcome to, but at this time we will recommend it for repair. We have a minor low spot in the line running from approximately 55 to 57 feet. Low spot does not appear to be a significant flow restriction and is holding no debris. At about 53 feet, we do have an additional crack in the line we are going to recommend for repair as a structural compromise. As our water flushes through, we'll get a little bit better visibility on that. We can see the crack beginning at about the 4 o'clock position and working its way around the bottom of the piping towards the 8 o'clock position. We also have an additional split at about the 6 o'clock position. Given multiple cracks and compromises here, we'll recommend that for repair as well. Additional crack in the line at about 51 feet. We can see that from about the 3 o'clock position clockwise towards the 8 o'clock position. Recommend for repair. Another crack in the line at about 47 feet. You can see that just after the joint connection from about the 9 o'clock clockwise to the 3 o'clock position. Seeing some displacement of the clay wall here. Recommend for repair as a structural compromise. Another crack in the line at about the 46-foot mark. We can see root intrusion through that. Recommend for repair as a structural compromise. Another crack in the line at about the 44-foot mark, root intrusion and some separation and displacement of the clay wall. Another crack in the line, about 39 feet, some displacement on the bottom of the pipe wall. Recommend for repair. Another crack in the line at about 30 feet. Crack is showing root intrusion at the 11 o'clock position, indicating structural compromise. Another crack in the line at about 28 feet. Recommend it for repair. At about 22 feet, we transition from interior to exterior materials. While the joint connection here is properly aligned directly after the joint in the clay section of the line, we do see multiple significant cracks to the piping. Crack begins at about the 10 o'clock position on the pipe, works its way down and connects to a full crack right here after the joint. Structural compromise, recommend for repair. As we pull through our interior cast iron piping, the cast iron appears in good condition and is functioning and draining properly. We see some mild scale and grease buildup on the sides that do not appear to be restricting flow currently. In summary, based off the amount of cracks and fractures we've seen in the clay section of the line, we are going to recommend a full replacement of the clay section of the piping and an additional access install of double sweep cleanouts in the front yard.